It is the top of the hour. I'm Nichole. Berlie, you're watching NewsNation Now, and we begin with the growing migrant crisis in America, not just at the southern border, where those who live and work tell NewsNation they are fed up with the inaction, but also in big cities where they're running out of room to house the surge of asylum seekers amid freezing temps. Just today, a high school in Brooklyn was closed to students to make way for 2,000 migrants ahead of a major winter storm expected there. Parents and residents there outraged over that decision. And as they voiced their discontent about that situation, so did Republican lawmakers in D.C., holding the first impeachment hearing of Secretary of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas. Now, we do have live coverage of all of this. Joe Khalil is in Washington with how that hearing went. Dre Clark is live in Brooklyn with what parents had to say. But we start with Allie Bradley, who was live along the southern border. Allie, where Border Patrol agents and residents have been on this crisis at this point, been on the front lines of the crisis for years.
Yeah, for years here, Nichole. And just as DHS Secretary Mayorkas was taking the hot seat, we found out that the Lukeville port of entry actually closed for a short time this morning because of violence over in Mexico. Sources tell me it was infighting amongst the Sinaloa cartel that runs things on the south side here of the border. And this, as we know, a record-shattering 302,000 migrants crossed the southern border in December alone. And obviously, on Capitol Hill, people are considering different ways to handle this crisis. You can see CBP flying over right now as they do have the resources to do that. But right now, one side of the aisle is actively trying to change the way the border is being handled by trying to oust DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. Now, of course, we talked with people living in this area, living along the southern border as well. And people say that they want to change, that as this growing situation is continuing to plague these small communities. And like I said, they want change here. Take a listen to what one woman said who lives and works in this area.
Everybody's tired. Everybody's stressed out. There's so many people coming in. It's crazy. Everything that you see is true. These people coming in, it's thousands or more, if not. And everybody wants a change. Something needs to be done.
Now, Valerie went on to tell me that she's a new mom and she doesn't feel safe walking around the neighborhood and the community with her baby because undocumented individuals have been known to be in that area, something that she says they just don't know who those individuals are. But you really can't deny that there is a human factor amid all of this, as hundreds of thousands of people are looking for a better life. But both sides agree. The flow we're experiencing right now at the southern border is unsustainable and needs to be managed. Take a listen.
You know, I have nothing against people that want to come here for a better life, but, you know, our city is, I mean, look at our homeless situation and our own people in this country, you know, Portland, San Francisco, it's horrendous, you know. How do we take care of them and take care of thousands of people, millions that are going to be coming across the border?
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.